Same age group, because we've had such a problem during this pandemic. Kids are at home, they're not at school, they're not in many of the different environments, and now we're seeing a consequence of an explosion in the cases of eating disorders during this time. And as we're now coming out of the pandemic, it's made things worse. There were huge waiting lists at so many of our centers that treat our teens and young adults. The number in our area, about 30% increase in cases just since last March. Let's bring in the experts. We are very blessed to have a center that deals right at the heart of this one, the Renfrew Center. Kristen Shostak is joining us. They've been doing great work, one of the oldest, and then also a person who certainly personally knows this struggle, Asia Pryor. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Morning.
So let's first start. Are we seeing right now, Kristen, an increase in people that want to be admitted or that are coming forward that are struggling right now?
Yes, that's true. We have seen, as you mentioned, a 30% increase in calls since this time last year for referrals to come in for treatment.
So during the pandemic, obviously, we had no control over our lives. We're told what to do. We had to stay home. And so often with eating disorders that we know, it's really about the loss of power and control. And it's like you can't control everything else out there. Your parents divorced, you can't go to school, but you can control how much food you eat. How do we treat this?
There are many ways to treat it. Speaking solely of the Renfrew Center, we treat an eating disorder as an emotional disorder. We recognize that it thrives in isolation and it doesn't travel alone. So we are working with our patients every day to build their emotional resilience and tolerance in order to address these emotions that are coming up in light of the pandemic or just generally in life, and to be able to manage them, work through them, utilize their supports without having to revert to eating disorder behaviors that are harmful.
So what are the signs to look out for? I mean, you know, obviously, some of them you can't possibly miss, but there are others that are much more subtle, particularly when you're coming up, you know, there's anorexia and also bulimia. What do you look for? Because we see this in very young children.
Certainly, often you would look for perhaps increased pickiness around food, definitely restricting what they normally would eat on any given day. And it doesn't necessarily happen overnight. It could be a gradual decrease in consumption or a gradual increase in consumption if someone is struggling with binge eating disorder or bulimia. Often frequent trips to the bathroom following a meal, or finding things to do during a meal that just seem much more important than actually sitting down to eat.
I've certainly known so many friends that have gone through this journey where they would have problems with their teeth eventually, because you can have some of the stomach acids decaying some of your teeth, maybe lines on the fingers. Asia, what was your journey like? How did this, when you experienced where you knew that you maybe had some struggles, and you were pretty young, 12?
Yeah, 12 is when I first started showing signs of disordered eating. But because I live in a larger body, it wasn't really taken seriously. I think that's probably something that I really want to stress, is that eating disorders don't have a body type. I am diagnosed with anorexia and bulimia, regardless of how I look. And it's something that I've struggled with pretty severely. I first got help in March of 2019. It took, that long for me to realize that I had an actual problem. It took for me to start losing weight pretty significantly and start getting really sick for me to make any actual move to try and get help, because I didn't think I needed it.
So how did you seek help? How did you get into Renfrew? Like, what was it that was the little nudge that got you to the place that helped you?
I was just really, really tired. I was tired of missing food. I was tired of always thinking about calories and just obsessing over how to make myself smaller. That's literally all my world became. And I reached out to a therapist, and they said, based on what you're telling me, I think you might need to look into like going to a treatment center of some kind. And I called Renfrew and I did an interview, and I was expecting, of course, I didn't think I was sick enough. I was expecting them to say, oh yeah, we'll just put you in a day treatment program or something like that. But they said, no, you need residential treatment. This is serious and you are sick enough. And I think that was really pivotal in helping me start the recovery process.
What was it that resonated with you that helped you to think about food in a more healthy way?
Just that there's no good or bad foods. That the same way you look at a carton of yogurt. My dietitian actually told me this in res. A carton of yogurt has carbs, it has protein, it has fat. An Oreo has carbs, it has protein, it has fat. There really isn't any difference at all. Our bodies don't know that it is an Oreo or yogurt. It doesn't matter. And kind of taking away that stigma that food is good or food is bad helped me kind of neutralize my opinion towards food and help me be okay with feeding myself whatever my body craved and just being kinder to myself.
That's the wisdom, being kinder to myself. It's interesting, Demi Lovato has been in the spotlight, and they talked about how it's not helpful when we're constantly commenting on people's bodies and saying, oh, you look awesome, you lost weight, and how that can be extremely actually damaging and hurtful.
Yeah.
Does that resonate with you?
Oh, 110%. I think that when we put so much focus on, oh my God, you've lost weight, or oh, you look like you might have gained a little bit, it puts added stress on that's all that's important about a person, their weight, their size, what they look like. And I think also someone that struggles with an eating disorder like myself, when I did get comments on my weight loss, I took it as a sign, oh, I'm doing something good, so let me keep doing this. It can perpetuate the eating disorder and make it much more difficult to want to seek help and to try to dig ourselves out of that hole. And I think even with doctors as well, despite telling them what my symptoms were, I was congratulated for losing as much weight as I did.
Yep.
Because I'm in a larger body, and that's not okay. That's not something that should be done at all.
Asia, thank you for speaking out and sharing your story. I think it's so helpful and powerful to so many people. Kristen, really quickly, how can people get help? How can they reach out?
They can call. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I thought you said me. Good.
They can call our 1-800 number. It's 1-800-RENFRU, or they can go on our website, which is www.renfrucenter.com. And through both routes, they will be connected with one of our team members in our program information department, similarly to how Asia described. And they can be scheduled for a free assessment at that point. And then we determine the best option for them from there.
Ladies, thank you for sharing and spending time. I hope it helps many families that may be having a struggle in their homes. Thank you for your time this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll be right back.